Hey, what's happening? This is Danny with Speedtrap. I just want to go over our new kit for the Toro Gen 2 GrandStand. For those of you tuning in who are not familiar with us, we're a small company focused on making ultra simple and ultra reliable chute blockers that you're able to direct, deflect, and also block with a full closure. We got started for our own service business for X-Mark's laser platform, and now we've expanded to the Toro line, and this is our newest kit for the GrandStand. And behind us is my trusted Z3X Ferris, which I absolutely love. That's another video, but we have a kit coming out for that very soon too. So basically our philosophy on chute blocking is, you know, being contractors, we like to balance the need of blocking and deflecting. So what that means is, we know from our own business, from the average closure, average block is just a short period of time. So we like to have a system that will allow you to kind of deflect in between beds, if you will. So instead of just being all closed or all open, we like to be able to have a little more control with it, and that's why we use the cable with the variable positioning of the chute. One nice thing about our kits is they're ultra simple and they install in seconds, and they do that because when we're switching between discharge and bagging, we need to be able to make the change quick, and the Speedtrap is called that for that reason. So install and uninstall is ultra simple with these. For this particular model, and I don't know if I covered it, this kit works for the Gen 2 GrandStands, so 48, 52, and 60. We haven't got our hands on the new HDX 72 yet, so that was supposed to be out this summer. They got kicked back, but for now the plate works for those three. It does not fit the first gen, and basically it's in with the cable right to the right. I'm about 5'10", and it's a fairly comfortable position to grab to. Of course, we've been using these for a long time, so it's very natural for us. But the nice thing about the cable is you have your full use of your platform. So like with Toro, we find ourselves in all kinds of different positions on this as we're holding our lines in the hills and whatnot. And with this, it's just there right when you're ready. So if you need to do a full close, you can just drop it and come back to the controls. Or if you're going to hold it open for a second while you pass by a bed, or you already did a perimeter pass, you can just hold it wherever you need it, and when you're ready, just flip it up. The plate is not sprung shut, so it's different from most of the kits in the market. So you know, you'll have a little bit of blowout depending on what engine you're running and your conditions, and how fast and how slow, how stable the conditions are that you're operating in. But we find that it does do a good job of keeping things at bay, but also balancing, being able to deflect when needed, which is just a real quick thing. So at any rate, that kind of covers our philosophy on it. Installing this is real simple. It's attached with a cable with a carabiner, and the carabiner passes through the cable arm. This cable arm is actually, it's flexible, but it's rigid. So, and we like this because you know, if you bump into something, this will flex out of the way. But also, if you were to take the chute off, you can just move this up out of the way and it will hold its position. But also it will, as you change deck heights, this will allow the cable to pass through the loop without an auto adjust, kind of float, if you will. So you don't have to worry about, like a rigid eye bolt, you would have some pressure here and less pressure there. This allows this to just move exactly where it needs to be. And like I said, if you pop into something, it moves out of the way, or if you need, you know. And also this, for those of you running the GrandStands, you know, when you go to trailer it, pull the platform up, and the deck is up, you've got full clearance here, so there's no interference there at all. So that works easy as pie. Like I said, install is real simple. You just basically, this attaches with one bolt and a jam nut, and it goes right in the center of this arm for the deck adjustment. And then all you do to pull the chute off is pull the two hairpin cotter pins out, and these clevis pins, and the chute is off and running. So install is super simple. You just pull off the factory guard, make sure you have adequate clearance if they were over tightened, and then you just slide this into place right in between here. Get your pins in, and then install your cotter pins, and you're basically up and running. So this passes back through and then attaches to the front stabilizer. So that's all there is with it. There's no interference when you're raising the deck or lowering it. Cable's always on the way, and then that's the chute in the open position. So as needed, like I said, you just grab this, open it up, and close it. So that pretty much covers our philosophy, install and removal. The kits are available on eBay only, or certain dealers in our Great Lakes region right now. They're not available on any of the crazy other sites that are online that are just basically copy and paste all your info. So if you have any questions about these kits, we have them in stock. You can blast me an email at danny@speedtrapchute.com. You can ask a question below. We have a demo video on our on the YouTube page from the laser. We are working on doing other demo videos, and we want to get some recording that's off the mower instead of positioned off the on the mower, so it gives you a better view of how everything's working and whatnot. But the kits have done well for pretty much everybody so far. Again, Danny at Speedtrap, over and out. Thanks a lot.